Hello crafters, this is Mary Prasad, art by mdp.blogspot.com. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use fireworks sprays to create a shimmery background as well as add color to these beautiful paper flowers. For this project, you'll need the following supplies listed on the screen. I'm going to be using a Dreamweaver stencil for my project, but you can use any stencil. You may also tape the sides down if you prefer. I am not going to tape mine down because I'm going to lift it up to do another print, as you'll see in a few moments. I chose to use 4 fireworks sprays from the Red Blue family. These sprays have a shimmer to them, so you'll want to shake them up before using them. Normally you can see it on the bottom. You'll want to shake it up until it's all mixed. To get a really nice dot pattern, you'll want to spray from about 6 to 12 inches away. And also don't spray too much, just do a very light coat. You might not be able to see it very well, but it's actually pretty intense. I'm going to spray from blue to red in rainbow order, and I'm going to overlap the colors in places. Don't worry if you get a couple bigger drops or if it does puddle in places. This all sort of goes with the look. The cardstock I'm using is Nina Stardream Quartz. It has a pearlescent finish. It doesn't show up well in the photos, but you can see some of it on the piece on the right. Now that I've finished spraying this piece, I'm going to flip over the stencil and do another print with the excess sprays. Not only does this minimize some of the waste, but it also gives you a really cool negative print of the same stencil. With the metal stencils, you'll have to press them down pretty firmly. I was starting to get this on my hands, so I decided to grab a piece of scrap paper to help press it down. I used a paper towel to blot up some of the excess. I also recommend using the paper towel to wipe off the excess spray from the spray bottles before putting them away. Here's a close-up of the paper. You can see the shine on both the paper and in the inks. Now I'm going to set the papers aside and work on the flowers. These are the Petaloo paper flowers that you can color with anything. They soak up all kinds of stuff, inks, sprays, whatever. To achieve a two-tone look, don't spray the whole flower, but just spray parts of it and leave some of it plain. I'll use a paintbrush to pick up some of the excess and then put it where I want to see some more color. I'll also use it to coat some of the underside of the petals. Cleanup is really easy. All you do is spray with a little bit of water and wipe it with a paper towel. I'm going to repeat the process with the blue and the lavender sprays on the smaller flowers. Next, I wanted to give a little shimmer to my Hello die cut. My original plan was to do sort of a gradient look, but it turns out I'm not that good of an aim, so I just sort of went with it, coated what I could, and then used my paintbrush to add some color where I wanted it. And here are all my pieces. I die cut 3 more hellos out of the Nina Stardream Quartz pearlescent cardstock, and now I'm going to glue them together in a stack to make a thick word. Just put a bead of glue along the die cut, get the next one, and line it up carefully, then press them together. Repeat this process for the next layer and then finally for the top. Now you should have a nice thick dimensional word. I decided my hello needed a little more contrast on the card, so I die cut a periwinkle hello to offset and make a shadow. Finally, I added a tiny little rhinestone to give it a little bling. Here's a final look at my card. If you look carefully, you can see some of the shimmer on both the flowers and on the surface of the paper. Unfortunately, it doesn't pick up really well on camera, but it looks so beautiful in person. The photos show more true to color, but unfortunately you can't see much of the sparkle at all. I love the look of the little dot patterns that the sprays give. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please consider giving it a thumbs up. For more information and tutorials, please visit artbymdp.blogspot.com.